Hi everyone, I am Dr. A. Sedupati, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. I welcome you all in my video lecture series. Today we are going to see about the casting process and specified by different type of castings. So the casting process already I posted a video what is casting and what is pattern and how the mold will be created and how the metal will be melted and molten metal to pour into the mold box, getting castings, different type of patterns and what are the pattern allowances. So these things are I given in the earlier videos. So now today we are going to see about the types of casting process. So in casting process, we have so many types and different type of applications. So these type of castings, different types are based on the different type of applications. For example, we are making a shell molding process. So the shell molding castings are basically produced by the uh, engine cylinder heads and cylinders. So these type of castings produced for specific applications. So first we will go to see what is cell molding and how it will be created a casting. So cell molding is the mold is making by a shape of cells. So do we know what is cell? This is the less thickness uh, hardened by the sand materials. So what type of product we needed, that pattern will be created and fixed in the cell molding machines. So that machine is construction of a box covered with pattern. The pattern is placed in the top side of the box. The box will be elevated in bottom side. So closed box. So inside the box, we fill the sand with mixture of resin. So sand and resin is mixed a proportional ratio and put inside the cell molding machine box. So the pattern is placed in the top side. This box is uh, getting rotated by 360 degree or 180 degree. So now the pattern is connected with a heater. So the heater is heated the pattern. So what are the projections provided in this pattern that will be getting hot conditions. So now the box will be rotated into 180 degree, 180 degree, yes. So the sand particle fall on the heated pattern. So the heated pattern will be melted the sand particle with the resins. So the resin will be melted. So the sand particle is cohesive and sticked on the pattern where the projections fixed in this pattern. So after some times the box will be rotated in the before conditions. So the 180 degree will be rotated in the another 180. Now the pattern will be going upside and the box will be going downside. Now you can see the pattern will be covered by the resin mixed sand by a small layer. So this layer is called cell. So this cell will be removed after removing the pattern and the cell will be removed from the pattern. So this is one side of the cell we created and the same process will be continued to the another side of the mold. So again we make a process from first stage to third stage. So now again tilted the box will be 180-degree rotated. Again the pattern will be heated, the resin sanded will be again coated on this pattern. So now we will get the two part of the cells. Now the two part of the cells will be assembled and fixing inside the sand filled vessels. So that's like a drum or any other strong materials filled with sand. So now we fixed in the assembled cell mold and filled with the sand inside the drum or box. So now we melted the metal and poured into the cells. So the cell having gap inside the which projections we needed in the castings. So now the metal will be poured in center part of the assembled cells and the metal will be solidified after some times. We remove the cell molding from the sand filled area and broken the cells, we will get the desired shape of the castings. So this is the one of the process for molding process that is called cell molding process. Mostly the cylinder heads and the cylinder for two-wheelers mostly making from this process. Uh, most of the TVS motors, two-wheeler cylinders and cylinder heads are manufacturing from in Autocell and Indocell, the company names. They are located in Coimbatore. So they are supplied to TVS motors for cylinder heads and cylinders for two-wheelers. So in that companies, they are making only cell molding process and cell molding castings. So this is the process of cell molding, and I hope you understand what is cell molding and how the casting will be produced from the cell molding process. Thank you.